What is the real value of Indian cents? People call me up all the time and they'll say, I've got a 1900 or a 1901 penny. How much is it worth? And I'll tell them on the phone. I'll say, look, we sell them for basically $1 and up. And they're like, what? You mean over 100 years old? I'm like, yes. So let's take a look at the real Indian cent values here. So stay tuned. But first, here's my Coin Help You website. If you need help with coins, come over here, post a front and back image of your coin and ask your questions, or just ask a general numismatic question. And here is our website for selling coins, portsmouthcoinshop.com. If you are interested in buying coins, filling holes in your collections, or starting to collect, or just buy some bullion, come over here to portsmouthcoinshop.com. So here at the coin shop, this is what we have in stock, and we put up front, there's a Flying Eagles. A lot of times your Indian cent collections will include Flying Eagles. We had the opportunity to buy a complete collection recently. Also, we're always buying Indian cents, and some of these we've had in stock for a while. I went through all of our books and got all these out. We've got one for our booth up in Willersburg, which is a little village up the road, and it has a nice antique booth there. So we'll look at these prices on these. A 1959, the first year. If you find a 58, you got a pattern or a fake. But this coin is probably close to very good. It has a little bit of an issue, surface issue. Sometimes that's the comes with the territory. But it's still a decent coin with a lot of details. So, you're looking around $10. We would pay probably $6 or $7 for this coin. And as low as $5, maybe. It just depends. $10, we'll probably sell it for $8 to somebody when they come in the shop with cash. It's not something we typically put online. Some of these are worth money when you get into the 77s. I don't have one here in the tray because it was already sold. But when you start talking about these earlier years in the 70s, depending upon what condition they're in, AG is what a lot of these will look like. They'll have all kinds of issues on it. You can see the issues. The 74 is worth more than that. But considering the coin the way it looks, it's just not a very good looking coin. But being a whole filler, we set up to the flea market there. Someone might be interested in it for, $3. Typically, a coin like this in higher grades can go for a lot more. And here's a 1965. It's $12. It's a little darker, but it has really good details on it. You can see all the Liberty on it, but unfortunately, it's just environmentally damaged. And you run into that a lot. It was dug out of the ground, you can tell. You got the 64L. You have a lot of these that can be worth a lot of money in the lower grades. So this is our pretty much our tray for the antique booth. A little bit cheaper prices. People kind of the flea market pricing up there. And then we have our more of our collectibles that are in better condition here for the shop. And we'll have the better dates here, better condition coins here. And as you can see, the differences in the prices here. It's because of condition. Condition is everything. The year is everything, because some of these can be worth, like I said, the 1877, 1909S, 1908S, the 67s, 72. As you can see, some of these have actually been in our cases for a while. But the 72 is worth a little bit more, the 70 is worth a little bit more, and the 67. So you've got some years that are worth money. But what happens is a lot of people find something like this, the 1901, and they're like, why do you have $10 on that? Well, look how nice it is. I mean, it's an extra fine coin, very close. And it's just a nice detailed coin. So we have $10 on it. Typically, though, if it was circulated, we would have $1 to $2 on it. We'd probably pay you $1 for it. So that's basically what you do, get you a pre-read book, go to PCGS Price Guide or Numis Media Price Guide or CPG, which is Gray Sheets of retail. Gray Sheet has a retail as well. And you can take a look at these, what they're worth, what they've sold for at eBay even, buy it now auctions. They're just, some of them are not rare, some of them are rare. It just depends, and it's good to know which ones are and which ones are not, because you're going to look on Google search and you're going to see ads from Etsy and ads from other companies.
Don't have these for overinflated prices.
And that's just not what they're worth. Even a really nice high grade 1909S, and I have it like an AU or whatever, it's still not going to be worth thousands of dollars. So there you have it. Those are the real values of Indian cents. Most Indian cents out there are pretty common, and you can buy them for around $1 to $2. Earlier dates, when you're getting back to 1978, 79 and back, are worth a little more of a premium. Like I said, you got your key dates, you got your 64L, you have your 1877, 1909S, and 8 with the San Francisco Mint. Those are worth more. So you have a few dates, and there's a few varieties to look for too, some double dyes and things. So that's something to look for. But that's basically what they're worth. You know, you're looking at $1 and up. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.